Alright guys, 4-pick here. This is a recap of Japan's round 7 for our 42 BBR game. I believe he had 55 IPCs to spend. He's purchased three destroyers, artillery, a cruiser, and 2 transports, and he saved $1 in IPC for next turn. Combat moves. The bomber, it's in Kwang Si, is going to do a strategic bombing run on the factory in India at a movement of 3. There. In Dutch New Guinea, from New Guinea, he's going to attack with an artillery. An air transport is going to bring 1 infantry from the Philippines at a movement of 3 into Dutch New Guinea. Has 4 left. Other ground battles. 2 infantry from Manchuria and 1 from Korea are going to go into Amur. And then he's going to split up his navy here to attack the Allied navies. Let's do C-Zone 6 first. So from the Philippines, this submarine is going to move 1, 2, 3. From this navy in C-Zone 33, he's moving a cruiser, the battleship, and 1 of the super carriers with a fighter and a tactical bomber. The planes will have 1 left. That's going into C-Zone 6. With the submarine. And over in C-Zone 43, from Kwang Si, there's going to be a tactical bomber that went in at a movement of 2. The other aircraft carrier, cruiser, and 1 destroyer are going to move 3. Actually, this is wrong. There should be 1 movement point left for the aircraft. Seriously? These have 1 movement left. Just going into there. And then into C-Zone 47, 1 of the fighters off of that aircraft carrier, plus 1 destroyer from C-Zone 33. Fighter and tactical bomber off the aircraft carrier in 62. Going to be attacking there. And that is all the combat. Okay, the outcome, the results. The factory strategic bombing run, the bomber was shot down. So it's gone. Really. He was able to take New Guinea from Anzacs with no casualties. And the Amur was a walk-in. Alright. Here in C-Zone 47, everything was lost, but for the Allies, he lost 1 fighter. So at the end of the combat, this is what was remaining. 1 attack with 1 destroyer. And 1 fighter with 3. Okay. I think that's right. Maybe that destroyer didn't survive. I'll have to check that. Over in 43, all the Allied Navy was lost. And only thing remaining for the Japanese was a cruiser and a tactical. And then the battle for Sea Zone 6. U.S. Navy was wiped out. And he suffered only 2 hits. So he damaged his aircraft carrier. It's a super carrier. So it's got 2 damages on it. Alright. And that was all of the combat. I need to check, see if that destroyer lived. Mark that real quick. Alright, non-combat. This tactical went back 1-2 to Kwang Si. This air transport went back, the movement of 3 to Philippines. This aircraft carrier 62 moved to, I'm going to say 46, and the tactical fighter landed on the aircraft carrier. In Hunan, the armor and artillery moved up. This armor was railed up to Hunan from King Su. Oops. And then these 2 from Amur, is it Amur? And Wei moved back to King Su. I think that was there. Okay. Pretty sure that is all of that. Okay. And this is not good. Alright. So Russia goes down 1. That activated Mongolian rule by attacking Amur. So Russia goes down 1, and Anzac goes down 1. Japan is up 2. This destroyer is staying in 62. And then he placed all his navy Sea Zone 6, 2 transports, 3 destroyers, and a cruiser, and 1 artillery into Japan. Okay. Just a little information. My battles in 47, I had 4 rolls at 4. I got 2 hits. Battles in Sea Zone 6, I had 7 rolls at 4. 7 dice at 4. I only got 2 hits. He diced me a bit, but I kind of diced him on my attack there, so that kind of washed out. I'd rather not got diced on both of them, but it happens, I guess. Alright. So, let me do this real quick. I don't know if I can spin that camera. Let me just unplug it. Without moving it too much. Okay, so let's see, Anzac is down 1 to 10. Russia's down 1 to 31, and Japan is up 2 to 50. Still got everything in frame there, I hope. Put that back in. Okay. So he's at 50. Plus he has 3 because he got one of the islands for Guam. So that's 53. Plus he saved 1. So he has 54 IPCs for next turn. Let me pause it here before I do a recap so I can check for that destroyer. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, that destroyer in C-Zone 47 was taken as a casualty, so it's not here anymore. Alright, a recap. Let's start over here. C-Zone 62, there's a destroyer. New Guinea has 1 infantry and 1 artillery. Or is that? That's Dutch New Guinea. C-Zone 46 has an aircraft supercarrier with a fighter and a tack on it. This is Java, has 3 infantry and an artillery. C-Zone 47, there's a cruiser. Apollo Island, 1 infantry. Caroline Islands, 2 infantry. Malaya has 1 infantry. Shan State has 2 infantry. Siam has 1 infantry. Philippines has an air transport with 6 infantry. And then we got Mariners has got 1 infantry. Guam has 1 infantry. Guangxi has a tactical bomber. Hunan has 7 infantry, 3 artillery, 2 armored units, 2 fighters. Kingsu has an infantry and an artillery. Okinawa, 1 infantry. Iwo Jima, 1 infantry. Oh, I forgot to land these 2 planes in Japan. Shafar, I think this is Shahar, has 1 infantry. There's 3 infantry and a more. C-Zone 6 has a damaged, 2 damaged supercarrier, cruiser, battleship, submarine, cruiser, 3 destroyers, and 2 transports. Japan has a tactical bomber, a fighter, 4 infantry, artillery, an armored unit, AAA gun. And I think I got everything. Alright, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, if I messed up any of that stuff, but I think I got everything. You didn't show those units moving up in your video, but I've seen them in there, so I assume that's what you did. Alright, up next will be the U.S. It'll be U.S. for round 7.